He is really good fighter. I think that's how really good fighters end up because they don't know what else to do, so they keep fighting. And his last fight with Peter Yan,
Peter Yan.
yeah, dude,
Yeah.
Peter Yan, of course he won because he's fucking good. He's really good. But Jose Aldo is so freaking old now. He's been in this industry such a long time, and I saw that fight and I was like, respect for Jose because against Peter Yan against such
He
a
was
young.
he was keeping up with him.
Oh yeah,
He
dude,
was
he
keeping
was,
up.
and
He was
that was
keeping up.
Second
surprising.
round.
Yeah.
Like that old, if I was that old, not me, I'm not a fighter, but any other fighter that old with so many fights wouldn't hold that good because Jan is really really good. Jan is a destroyer right now. He's a fucking
Oh,
tank.
I agree, man. I don't think anybody's taking the belt from Yan right now in
I don't-
bantamweight.
Henry Cejudo was saying something, right?
Yeah, he was
Dude,
saying he
I
says a
I
lot
don't
of
think
things.
so.
I love that guy. I love Henry Cejudo.
I respect him,
Why?
man.
Because
I definitely respect that guy.
there's so much bullshit, dude. I like listening to that
And he
guy.
backs it up. He backs all the crap that he talks,
Oh, yeah, but
Yeah, he
but
did.
he does. Yeah, I agree with that. Do you know Henry Cejudo is so freaking. Did you see when Mike Tyson went to WWE?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see? If you haven't, notice the people behind Mike Tyson. Henry Cejudo was in that crew
Really?
in the back. Yeah,
You
dude,
mean
you can
the
see
Shawn
that.
Michaels, Stone Cold, and Mike Tyson thing?
I think
That thing?
it was
What?
Jericho. It was against Mike Tyson against Jericho that when that thing happened when Mike
What?
Tyson. Yeah.
When did Mike Tyson fight Jericho? See,
Seriously?
I was a bit
Didn't fight.
WWE fan, you know?
They didn't fight, but Mike Tyson went with his crew. Henry Cejudo was in that crew.
I don't like Henry Cejudo now.
Nobody does, dude. That guy is cringy as fuck.
I like Henry Cejudo. Not gonna lie, like he's cringy. I get it,
He's-
and I know it's a show thing, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Shows it.
And he's two division
They have to
champion.
sell fights. They have to sell fights.
He's an Olympic gold medalist.
He's two division champion. That
He's
guy.
an Olympic gold medalist as well.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know people don't know that. People don't know that, but he won a Olympic gold medal, you know. But
He's
yeah,
having
he's a
Olympic
two
gold
division
medal,
champion.
yeah.
And let's see his resume. You know, his resume has some really good fighters in it, right?
Yeah.
He beat Mighty Mouse. Okay, maybe controversial, maybe not, but yeah, you know, he beat him. Not many people can claim that except maybe Dominic Cruz, right? And then he beat Dominic Cruz. He beat TJ Dillashaw. And then he beat Marlon Bryce, who I think is the second best fighter in the division right now
Yeah.
in bantamweight. Maybe I'll make a case for Aljamain Sterling because, you know, his wrestling and submission is really, 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 really good. Like the way he beat Sandhagen, I thought that was really impressive, you know. So, but yeah, I think it's.
But
he's good.
I don't think Henry Cejudo is coming back to fight. I don't think he's doing that because he's got enough money. He's made a name for himself. He doesn't need to like Conor.
By the way, talking about bantamweights, Frankie Edgar is fighting,
Munoz.
Munoz in the next card,
Pedro
right?
Munoz.
Pedro Munoz. And Frankie finally thought that he needed to move, go down a weight. Well, I think he should have gone down a weight a lot sooner, you know. It was always a bit visible that, his natural division should be bantamweight. I think even BJ Penn experimented a lot with his divisions, and he was more of a feather and lightweight fighter as well. But you could always feel that, Frankie Edgar was a more comfortable bantamweight than he was a featherweight. I don't know, I always felt that, he was a bit smaller than all guys. And so, talking about that fight, who do you think wins this one? Frankie Edgar versus Munoz. Let's start this
Starting
time.
with the oldest.
I would want to say Frankie Edgar, but I have my doubts. I'm not really sure about the outcome. Like, I cannot even pick because I like them both equally. Like,
For some help, Pedro Munoz knocked out Cody Garbrandt.
yeah, but Cody Garbrandt is, it wasn't because he fucking lacked, talent. It's because he just gets fucking emotional in the fight and like, yo, oh, you punched me, I'm gonna punch you back too. Like, look, oh, like a kid, right? So
Yeah,
you
like
cannot-
it.
Yeah, so you cannot put in his resume, oh, he technically defeated him. No, he knocked him out, like because he was defending and then he knocked him. No, it was because yeah, you want to fight.
No, if you see the knockout, it was a technical one. He dipped his head, but Pedro Munoz.
No, I don't know, man. Like both of
The
them were
shot, Cody went down. If you see that, Pedro Munoz actually ducked down.
Okay, I agree. good shot, but it wasn't like he created it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
he
like he
Yeah,
didn't
set
create
it
it.
up.
Yeah,
Cody created it himself.
Cody created it for him. Cody set it up. So let's not. He did a good job. He knocked Cody out. Hats off to him. Really good fight. Everybody enjoyed it. But we cannot give him credit entire like good credit. Like if he won that fight with that punch, I would
yeah.
give him 40, 50. I would still say 50-50 because you still have to have a knockout punch power to do that.
Yeah, I still think Cody was doing well. He was doing pretty good in the fight, till he got knocked out.
Yeah. So, for example, if Vera, the guy who defeated
Vera,
Vera, Chito
Vera,
Vera, yeah.
Vera.
Vera, yeah. So if that guy in next time you say, oh, he defeated Sean O'Malley, I was like, no, he did not. Sean O'Malley defeated himself because he fucking fucked his leg up for no apparent reason, no.
No,
So
Chito Vera fucked his leg up. But yeah, his own grit to fight and all those
yeah,
things
so
do come.
I would not give
I
100%
think
credit
people
to
people
Vera.
are not giving credit to Chito Vera for taking that to Edgar versus Munoz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We can't
dude.
be
I'm looking
disrespected.
Who
for
do you think
others
takes that one?
issues.
Edgar or Munoz? Brother.
I'm a bit confused. I don't know which Edgar shows up for the fight. If he's hungry to take the second belt, he will be one of few to do that in two different weight classes. But if we see someone who is moving down, who cannot take shots from 145ers anymore and coming down a weight class, thinking that he can prolong his career and kind of a pension plan, as he said. So I don't know. But I think Munoz have power and good ground game. But I don't
Really
think
good
he's
ground
going
game,
to
yeah.
submit Edgar on the ground. Edgar is a very experienced fighter for that. But I think he can knock out Edgar. I don't know how his chin holds up after getting knocked out twice.
Yeah, man. One thing is, I don't feel that Edgar is winning a belt in bantam. Bantamweight is the
No
most
way.
stacked
No
division right
way.
now. It is the
No way.
most
No way.
stacked division.
But I don't know if he's coming with that mentality, for the first fight. Might win.
Even still, man, I think Pedro, I'll go with sorry, I said Pedro. I
Pedro.
think Pedro Munoz wins this one for sure. I don't think he will knock him out or he would submit him. I think it's going to be a
That will
decision.
that will put him in a very good position, I think.
I think
Pedro
he is in
Munoz.
a good position, right? Yeah, okay, you can say that,
Yeah.
Cody was the
He
guy who
lost. He recently
made the
lost
opening.
to Sterling. But Sterling is really good. Again.
I think Sterling is top three in the division, definitely, man. I think it
Yeah.
is Peter Yan, it's Marlon Bryce, it's Sterling, then maybe Jose Aldo.
Yeah. Jose Aldo. I don't think Aldo is going to fight again for the title.
And there are still so many fighters I'm missing out. Sandhagen is a really good fighter, though he lost to Sterling,
Sandhagen is a good fighter. Yeah.
but he's a damn good fighter. Sandhagen is up there, and it's just a stacked division. I don't think he's making past anyone in the top five. And I'm still not even counting Cody because Cody in any fight can be the best fighter as well as the worst fighter on the in the
Yeah.
roster. You don't know which variation of his shows up. But
Yeah.
if you go with the best variation of it, he's again a top two guy in the division or top three guy. So yeah, he's definitely not winning the belt in this division. But yeah, even Pedro Munoz is damn good. He's more hungry because he needs to get the belt
He's
and
hungry. He is hungry.
he's
That
very
shows in
hungry.
his fighting style. That shows in his fighting style.
Yeah, he's
The
a
way he
submission
fights now.
expert, but
Yeah.
he engages.
And he is going toe to toe with Cody Garbrandt.
That's not a lot of people can claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went 22 with 30, with
Even
Cody
Asanso,
Garbrandt.
even Asanso was keeping his distance in the fight earlier.
Yeah, he was right. Asankao fights a bit carefully, and he picks his shots well and all. But you could see that he was not
He's a
engaging good enough.
more experienced fighter than what is his name?
I saw the
Pedro
stats
Munoz.
in the second round as well that Munoz Asankao had more shots against Cody. But if I saw the fight, when I see the first round, I see the better shots coming from Cody. At least I
Cody.
felt that the leg kicks and the way he was controlling the ground and he was coming in, taking
There's
shots.
no doubt. Cody has a good stand-up game. I think one of the not the best, one of the best in bantamweight. You can
Yeah,
say.
definitely.
He is calm and composed.
Yeah,
If it
as I
comes
said,
to
he can be
boxing.
the best fighter, as well
Yeah.
as the same
What a
fighter
worst.
in a fight.
Yeah.
It's total two extremes with this guy.
Depending on lead up to the fight and what happens in the fight
Okay,
during rounds.